Let's clear up a few lies, myths, and general BS people think about copywriters. What's going on? This is Aaron, copywriter Aaron, getting the YouTube channel up and going here. Welcome to all my fellow copywriters first starting out, pretty much like me, or you guys have been doing this for a while. Businesses that aren't sure if they need a copywriter, definitely will make your lives easier. And got a few myths, lies, otherwise BS.
Bullshit?
That is said or thought about copywriters that just really needs to be put to bed once and for all. And stay tuned for number one, because it is the most ridiculous idea about copywriters out there. Without further ado, let's count them down. Number 6, copywriters just write pretty words. Not exactly. Copywriting is just not about sounding clever. It's not just about writing pretty words. The words don't matter if there's not research and actual information behind it to persuade somebody to do something. It's not about sounding clever. It's definitely about strategy. Outstanding copy is built on psychology, persuasion, and really knowing what drives people to get your product over somebody else's. Number 5, anyone who can write can become a copywriter. Actually, no. A lot of people who write professionally, write in, if you're an English nerd like me, MLA, Chicago, they actually have a really hard time, a lot of the time, to transition from writing professional papers to writing actually to a person, to a group of people, to persuade and convince them that this product over here is the solution to what they have going on, to what they need. Having good grammar and structure and spelling isn't enough. Yes, you want to make sure your words are spelled correctly, otherwise you look like a dunce, but it's not enough. It's about converting interest into actually doing something. And that takes training, it takes testing, it takes understanding human behavior. There's a bunch of books out there on it. I recommend getting Cashvertising by, I completely forgot his name. There's also any book basically written by the legend of copywriting himself, David Ogilvy. Number 4, copywriting is the same as content writing. No, not at all. Nowhere close. Let's put that out your head right now. Content writing is not the same as copywriting. Content is there to inform, to entertain. And where that is an element of copywriting, copywriting is specifically for selling and converting. It's different goals, requires different skills. Yes, you will have, if you're good, you will inform, you will entertain, but that is all toward the goal of converting people to buy product XYZ. Number 3, copywriters only write ads. Absolutely not. That is not the only thing that copywriters write. Okay? If you've ever gotten an email, if you've seen a specific, an ad on social media, on TV, in a magazine, if you've gone to a website and you have the first page that pops up, okay, chances are very, 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 very high it was a copywriter that wrote the text on that page, that wrote that email. You as a business can save a lot of time with and focus on the business with having a copywriter take care of those emails to build a community and convert those prospective customers into repeat clients. So we write so much more than that. Websites, emails, landing pages, social media campaigns, product descriptions. It's really any kind of content, any kind of words that can move the needle toward that sale. And again, and again. Before I get to the last two, if you found any value in this yourself as another copywriter, as a business, definitely smash that like and subscribe button. Appreciate any followers and any kind of constructive feedback. Definitely here to help. And for my fellow copywriters out there, you want to make sure that you do niche down to specific few things, if not just one specific field. They say the riches are in the niches, and it's absolutely true. Just don't sell yourself short and make sure that you are following up with your prospective writing clients. So, number two, good copy is quick to write. Anybody who says that kind of shit to you, get them out of your life. You don't need that kind of negativity. Behind every great headline, behind every short form, long form, great piece of copy that converts, gets the job done that it's supposed to get done, there is hours of research, testing, writing, rewriting, making sure that it actually does what it's supposed to do. Okay? And that's to grab people's attention, hold on to it, and persuade them to go buy that product, that solution for the business that you're writing for. Without that research, not knowing who it is that they're trying to get to, who it is that they're trying to reach out to, the company voice, any of that, what their goals are, you're going to be dead in the water. Real quick, before number one, I am looking to take on 3 clients by the end of March. My niches are specifically with that tactical gear, firearms, and blades, knives, swords, the whole, combat cutlery, if you want to call it that, specifically in the way of, Japanese swords and tactical blades and knives, all coming from my own experience with that. So if you're one of those kinds of companies, firearms, tactical gear, swords and blades, drop me a comment, hit me up in the DMs on Instagram. It's Copywriter Aaron on Instagram. And let's see what we can do to grow your business as quickly as possible here by the end of March, at least taking you on. Here it is, the number one most ridiculous myth, lie, misconception out there about copywriters, an industry that has been going on for, well over a century. AI is going to replace copywriters. All right, let's be exceedingly clear about this whole AI thing. It is not, at least for the next foreseeable future, if you listen to Hormozy and Sean Ferris, 10, 20 years, it is not going to replace anywhere close copywriters. It's not very good at writing. AI, in its essence, is a tool. It pulls information together, yes, faster. It can help definitely those hours of research to condense that very quickly. And it's an amazing tool for that. However, it's pattern recognition. It's just compiling information. And that's really where it stops. During my day job, we use a few AI formats, and that's to, yes, catch customers that are online, this and that, and initially reach out to them. However, seeing the emails that it composes, the text messages it composes, or initial contact with customer in that industry, I look at those, and as a copywriter, I want to put my head through a wall when I read the stuff that AI is coming up with because it sounds so robotic. No, it's not a cry for help. It's just veteran speak. So, those companies that I said, hey, I'm right in those niches and whatnot. If you're a veteran-owned company, I'm with you. Talk your language. AI is a tool. For the foreseeable future, it's going to be a tool. It's not a substitute. It can't be a substitute. I've seen the way these systems write. It is, whoa. Some of them are better than others. Some of them, see more patterns and they, get with the program a little bit better. But it's an assistant with the drafts. That's basically where it ends. You yourself, as the copywriter, use that tool 100%, but putting in the emotion, the voice of yourself and the company that you're writing for, the tone and the authenticity still comes from humans. And again, it comes from no computer AI system. It just doesn't have the capacity to do it. So, no, AI is not by any means in the foreseeable future going to replace copywriters. So we have it. 6 top ridiculous myths, misconceptions about copywriting right here. It's not about fancy words. It's about the impact that those words have. The best copy doesn't just speak. It connects to your customers, to your clients, and it builds a community. And I think one of the best ways to do that is through email, because email, when you have that as a company, your list of people, you own that. Vice all your contacts, all your potential clients and customers just being on social media. You say the wrong thing on social media, poof, there goes all your clients. So consider email. That's what I do here for you guys. Veteran-owned small business. Looking to help other veteran-owned small businesses, like I said, by the end of March. Taking on some clients in firearms, tactical gear, and swords. Love them all. Get back with me. Drop me a comment if that is something that you need help with in your business. Want to free up some more time. I'm here for that. Or drop me a DM on Instagram, Copywriter Aaron. Appreciate you. Smash the like and subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video.